Hello, Valeria. It's like, I wonder if it's how long it take people to get in here. Like, I don't know if it's working on the other platforms or not, because I did put it in Facebook, YouTube, and on Periscope. So I don't know if it is working on all of the platforms. Oh, I can see the stuff on top. Now, it's supposed to have a banner on here too. Do you see a banner? Because I don't see a banner. And I did put the banner on here. You're on scope. Okay, it's weird. I can't see. Yeah, Nikki says she's on scope. I can't see comments where I'm looking at. That's the only crazy thing. I don't see all the comments. Uh, so I don't know if there's a. I don't know how there's a way for me to go. Can you share it to those other places that I said to share it? It's like it was supposed to have a banner on there. You see my name on the lower left. I'm just looking. Oh, the banners. Like it's like see, I had a banner to put up there. Let me just check. Like this is new to me. And I thought there it is. I guess I don't know how to add it. All right, there it is. Do you see the banner now? Okay, I see. I see the banner now. That's cool. So I can see my comments on here, but the crazy thing is I can't see everybody's unless I'm on my device. Up here, I can see comments from other platforms. I'm trying to be all professional. Okay, you see the banner on scope? Okay, awesome. Banner is up. Thank you all. So if I don't see your questions, I apologize. Um, I wish I did see them. Okay. I see it on Facebook. Okay. All right. It's good to go. Let's just, you know, do the best that we can. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not. Carrie is on YouTube. Okay, awesome. It's like, thank you, Valeria. I might have to next time have somebody come in here and just be my voice for other platforms. I don't know. Like I said, I will figure it out later. This is just the first time doing this. I just signed up today. So like I said, the code is for Cyber 25. Save 25% off of your order, except the Black Friday deal section. It won't work on those, but those deals are still available in case you want them. So I appreciate it. Like I said, I can't see comments. I'm going to have to figure that part out when you're on different platforms. So I'm not quite sure. It's like, I'm gonna see if I can log in with YouTube. I don't have Periscope on this phone. So thank you all for bearing with me today, but we are going to make a really clean and simple slimline card today. So let me just find YouTube on this phone. Like I said, this is my mom's phone. Okay, there's YouTube. Let's see if I can go to my Kate's Crafty Closet, and I'll be with you all in just a second. So I'm glad that it works. At least everything works on the different platforms because I can go live in 3 different spots. So that's a good thing. I just got to figure out a way, and I'll do some research to see how I can see all comments on there. So yep, I see the live. Okay, that's cool. That will, it probably will not show me comments on there, so I guess there's no reason for me to go ahead and try that. So, Valeria, if by any chance, if you see any questions, please let me know. I appreciate it. If you appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And mind you, let me show you what I did. So this is like what we're going to kind of play with today. So I already pre-cut the stuff. I went through several mistakes in order to get what I needed correctly. You left YouTube? Okay, that's cool. That's fine. I appreciate Dido being on YouTube. Melissa Madonna's on YouTube. Okay, cool. So that's awesome. So anyway, these are the mistakes I made. So I got the measurements down packed. I have them written down for you. So I didn't want to do any cutting on camera because it just takes a lot longer than I wanted to. So here is the base of the card. And the base of the card is going to be measured 8 inches by 9 inches. And don't do what T did. Make sure you cut the 9-inch is on the 11.5-inch side, not on the 8-inch side, because guess what? There's no 9 inches because it's only 8.5 by 11. So make sure you cut your 9 inches on your 11-inch side. So I made a mistake that once. Hey, Linda P. Davis. So what you basically do is you cut that and then you score at 4 inches and just fold it over. So that gives you your base. So again, 8 inches by 9 inches, score at the 4-inch mark on the 8-inch side. You have 10 sets of the slimline dies. Awesome. Speaking of slimline dies, if you don't want to cut, you most certainly can purchase slimline dies. I only have one left of this layering set, but I do have a whole bunch of other slimline dies in the store. So you can, there is a category just for slimline products because we also have stencils and we also have dies, stencils, and envelopes. So like some of the envelopes we're going to use tonight are these black ones for my cards, but we have red, we have green, we have a whole bunch of other different colors for you to use. So the next thing I did is I went with a black base as my first base. And this one is going to be 3 3/4 by 8 3/4. All right. And then the next thing I cut is my second base, which is going to be my plaid. And that's going to be 3.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So like I said, I went through that era of making those mistakes. I did go ahead and cut 2 different types of plaid. I was like, you know what? I might as well just make 2 different cards. Like, why not? Because I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted. So this is how I'm just going to do it like this. And I'm going to do the best I can to line these little things up on here because I'm not the greatest at that. But that's why I'm going to put liquid adhesive on here. Val said you have to look at the StreamYard chat. Oh, how can I do that on a different device though? Because if I go through this, yeah, like I can see it through the StreamYard chat on my phone, but I was just wondering, can I do that on my iPad? Like log into the StreamYard chat via my iPad and see that. Yeah, I can see everybody's in the chat up there, but mom down here and the phone's up yonder. But thank you for that. I'll have to, Val, I'll talk to you later about that. We can know how to do that right this second. So, you know, my art glitter glue always is dead, dried up at the top, and I need to unclog it. And, you know, you can never find your pokey tool when you need it, right? So let's see what we have up. Let's see what we have up here. Because my pokey tool is nowhere to be found. And, of course, I really need it. Hello, Miss Elsa. How are you doing tonight? So this is, like I said, a different concept for me. Going live in 3 different spots. All right, there we go. We got that art glitter glue to work. I need to try to use that barely that bear glue that everybody keeps raging about. But I got to find the tip for it and stuff. There's barely art glue. If anybody's tried it, let me know. I haven't tried it yet. I just got to find the precision tip and stuff that I had bought with it. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to take our black panel. I'm going to take our little plaid panel. And if it's not 100% straight on there, I'm okay with that. I'm super okay with that. Okay, so we'll put that to the side. Then we're going to grab our red and black buffalo. And usually with Slimline cards, you need to be using either your 12 by 12 scrapbook paper or your 8.5 by 11 papers, because 6 by 6 won't work. You can get away with the 8 by 8 pads though. You can get away with that. So now we're going to go and grab this. And these papers are just bought from the craft stores. These scrapbook pages, so like 20 cents for those. So now that we have those put up. So now I'm going to need you all's help with what we're going to put on our card. So this is something simple and easy because I bought these last year at the Christmas tree shop up in a little further away from here in Florida. I don't know if y'all have a Christmas tree shop where you're at, but it's pretty cool. But here we go. We're going to use tags. Like these are prefab tags for your gifts. So what we're going to wind up doing is we're going to take, let's start with this one. We're going to take 3 different ones and we're going to basically just cut them down and then glue them to the front of our card. So here we have easy peasy lemon squeezy. I bought that glue but haven't used it yet. Can't find my article to go. How do you lose a large bottle of that? He'll be surprised because I've lost a heat gun that I just found yesterday that I've been looking for since I moved in June. So this is how we're going to do it. So I need y'all's help to pick which ones we want to put on the black and white. So here is our options. Like some of these, I have several of them of. And we have this one. Then we have this one. It's like, I figured we at least put one of them on each have a sentiment because I'm not stamping a sentiment on it. Then we have a wreath. Then we have some mittens. And these were super inexpensive. Then we have a Santa. I didn't hear what you said about the bear. It's a glue. It's called Barely Art Glue. It's the newest thing out there that's really supposed to be really good glue. I mean, there's no freeze point on it, so you can ship it at any time of the year. You don't have to stock up on it before you get freezing cold weather in your neck of the woods. And we have this one, and we have this one. So I just basically need your help. What 3 to pick for this one? All right. So this is pretty much, these are all the ones that I have. And then I have a snowy man. Hopefully y'all can see all of those. You should be able to see all those. I heard that stopper comes with it. Yeah, it does. It does. That's what I can't find. I can't find my stopper. I put it in a little container, and I just have to go and find where I put it at. So I want to try it out as soon as I can and see how it works. But yeah, it comes with all of that fun stuff. So what do you all think? Like, which sentiment should we use? Should we use Happy Holidays, this one? Tony, can you see the YouTube chat? Only if I can look at my phone, and normally if I look at my phone, but then I have to stand up. So I can't see it, but I can see it. Does that make sense? Like I can see it, but I can't see it. So let me go there. All right. Hey, Gareth. So I can see it if I go on there and look up at the top. So every so often, maybe I'll do that. I just have to figure out how I can get it on there. You're welcome. So yeah, I can see the YouTube chat. And I can see how it says Facebook user, Periscope user, and stuff like that. So I just seen that. We'll say, hello, G. How are you doing? So okay, what do y'all think? Which sentiment should we use? The green one over here, number 1. Number 2, this has a little metallic sheen to it. Or number 3, that has this Happy Holiday. Which one do y'all think? And I just have to do the best that I can to cut it because y'all know I'm not good at cutting stuff with scissors, not straight. She likes to belly art glue. That's awesome. That's awesome. Number 3. I'm going to go with number 3. Thank you. All right, so now we need 2 to go with this. What 2 do we want to use to go with our and the next one I'll use the green one just because I think I know what I'm going to do with the next one. I'm not super concerned about being. So we have that one. I'm going to go into the center. Be happy holidays. Now, do we want to do a Santa? Do we want to do? I like the Santa, and I like the skates. I like them all. Then you said number 3. All right, so we're good on that one. Number 3. So what do y'all think? The first person who gives me like Santa, wreath, like whatever you want to put on there. What y'all think? Snowman. Love the tree and the wreath. I do too. So let's put that on here. Let's put the tree and the wreath on here. And then the next one we can pick other things. Okay. We'll pick a different 3 for the next set. The next one, we're definitely going to use the green Merry Christmas. And I think we're going to go with, yeah. It's like, I like them all too. It's like, I can't make decisions. So some of you all who wanted to homemade cards from Tony this year, you're going to probably some people might get a slimline card from me, just because this is really my first time making a slimline card. I'm not going to lie to y'all. First time making a slimline card, even though, all right, doing my best to cut that straight. And don't, you can keep these things because this is great to put inside of a journal or inside of a mini album. You have a little insert, so don't throw those away. If you decide to use this, don't throw them away. Keep them. All right. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's such a last minute. I think I'm just doing my best to, I'm trying to stay afloat, y'all, with all of this craziness going on. Trying to stay afloat. So yeah, hopefully next time I use the StreamYard, it'll be a lot easier in terms of what's going on. And I might put some dimensional foams on there too. So this is a new thing. So I don't know if I can watch from the StreamYard app in both spots. I'll test it out later. All right, so we have all of that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put some foam squares on here. My handy dandy huge ones from the Dollar Tree. All right. I'm hoping y'all can see me and that I'm in frame. I apologize if I'm not. All right, so we're just going to put foam squares, 2 of them on each one. That should be plenty, right? All right. I think it's cool to be on 3 different locations at one time. That I find to be pretty awesome. Okay. And then last but not least, we got those on the sides. Then we got our happy holidays. All right. Hello, Rose. Hold on. Cool. Psych. I've been waiting for someone from our group to do this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like they had a special going on to sign up at a introductory rate. So I was like, you know what? I was going to do this before, but then it was like, okay, now it's really, yeah, I'm going to do it because the price point was up my alley. So I just sporadically will look at going back to my TV. Awesome. So that's cool. I'm just going to take off and I'm not super concerned about being perfectly centered and lined up on this. Like if you are, just take your ruler and find the center of the card and you can do your placements. I'm just basically going to do my best to line them up. Will I be off a little bit? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be off by a lot, not just a little. So yeah, this is a cool little concept. Like I said, it's going to take me a little time to get used to it. I'm so definitely going to do a lot more lives in the next going forward. It's just, I miss doing them. I really do. But it comes to a point when you have your own business, you got to get to a good point where you can be like, okay, I don't have to focus on this all the time. I can now move on to what is important to me. So no, it's just like, it is what it is, you know? You like the Sunline cards? I kind of like them too because it's a bigger canvas. Whereas I know some of us, and even myself included, have like A2 size cards sometimes can be a little bit like they're smaller than like when you want to put more stuff on there, you really don't have a whole lot of room. And these are just great to do ink blending on. And like I said, we have a whole bunch of different Sunline stuff in the store. So make sure you check that out. And I'm going to put art glitter glue on top of these just because it gives me that little bit of wiggle room. I haven't glued it down. Nothing's glued down. I just put it on there. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll double check before I lay it down onto the panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some other ones that don't have sticky because I'm going to put the middle one on there first. I'm going to kind of actually use the plaid to kind of let me where I want it lined up at. I think like down at this will be good. Like I'm okay with that. Yeah, there's a little bit more room on the top than it is on the bottom, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I made a yard decoration. Maybe I can't show y'all now. Maybe I'll show y'all and on the Facebook page. Make sure the wreath is on right, and I'm just using that to be my guide. And you can add little embellishments and stuff if you want to this. You can add a sentiment strip because I'm not adding a sentiment strip because of that. So that's the fun part about that. Yeah, I miss doing lives. I really do. It's like this year has been a rough year for a lot of us, and it's just like I had to get my bearings. Like the year started off amazing and great, going to Creativation with Val and starting another and getting the business up and running. See, I almost put it on backwards. So and then everything just fell. Like I moved and everything just kind of fell to the wayside. Mom passing away, being gone for 2 months, coming back. I had to get so much stuff done for the store. So we're good to go on the storefront as far as getting enough products in there to sustain until I can just now add as stuff comes in. So now we can go back to our panel. And what you can do with your leftover paper that you have from trimming these down, you can use it as a decoration on the inside of your card. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use some of this fabric tape from, this is Tim Holtz, the last Christmas release in Ideology. I want to say I may have one of these left in the store. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I just love the way it feels. It's so nice. So we'll put a little bit on the inside just because, okay, I'm not going to put this up on foam squares because I already have enough bulk to it. This should only take a normal stamp because it is a slim line, a number 10 business envelope. That is so cool. I really like that. I probably could have went up a little bit on the top, but that's okay. Because if I want to add little jewels, I can. But for now, this is cool. So let's go ahead and glue it down. So yeah, the slimline cards are cool. I have yet to try any of the stencils. pencils. And I have not, you don't really need a slimline stamp, but there are some companies out there that's available. All right, turn it around, to buy, that stamps the whole panel, which is cool if it's like a background. I think it's cool if it's a background. All right, so boom, look at that. I like that. Have you tried the Barely Arc glue? No, not yet. I can't find my tip and all that came with it. That's what we was talking about earlier. It's like I have it, but I haven't tried it yet. I just got to find the tip. I put it away so I wouldn't lose it until I was ready to use it. And of course, I forgot where I put it. That really came out kind of cool. And okay, so now we're going to go in with that fabric tape, and you can use washi tape to decorate the inside of it too. I just wanted to try this because I've been having it, and I haven't had the opportunity to use it. Unity has the stamps, okay? And I think also Rubbernecker has the stamps as well too. So I'm just going to see how much I need. I'm okay if it goes off the edge a little bit because I can trim that down. I always use my Tim Holtz scissors because they always are the sharpest. It comes with two different fabric tapes in the roll. The other one looks like this, like some holly and some holly berries and stuff like that, and some greenery. So that's what the other piece looks like. So I believe this has an adhesive back to it. Yep, it does. Perfect. I'm going to lay it down before I undo the whole release paper on it because I can go a little at a time and put it where I want it to go. It stretches a little bit, so that's a good thing. It's a little stretchy for this fabric. There we go. Look at me being all productive here. And it's not super sticky, kind of like washi, so you do have a little bit of wiggle room. And if you want to stamp a sentiment on the inside, other than just writing your message, you can. All right. There we go. Got that done. And you can always save these little pieces and throw them in your art journal. Just throw them in your art journal as a piece. Don't throw it away. So there is card number 1. I kind of like it. Too cute. Let's see how it looks. Here's the envelope. We'll put it in the envelope. And the thing about these little envelopes, even though it's black, this is where our creativity comes in as being a crafter and a creator, is how do we do? Let's see. Facebook is behind YouTube. There's lags on all of it. Yeah. So basically, this little die cut, you can use that, as where you would put your address at. You can use that as where you would put your address at. So that's cool. A little die cut, and boom. I will actually put this on here. Oh no, it's the backwards one. I might have another one. Let's see if we have another one in my little arsenal of die cuts sitting back here. Yeah, we do. Look, it's a bigger one, but that's okay. Or I have one that's not frilly. We'll put the not frilly one. Well, I kind of like the smaller one. Let's use the smaller one. And we'll put them on there. Okay. So we'll go ahead and peel off the adhesive on there. Okay. And we'll do what we can do on this one. So this coupon code that you see on your screen is good until tomorrow. Just in case you want to know, it is good until tomorrow. And I appreciate each and every one of you all who have ordered from me in the past and currently order from me. We appreciate your business. All right, so I'm trying to think, how do I want it to go on here? Because I may want to put a strip of that fabric tape on here. I think that's what I want to do. So somebody on my Christmas card list is going to get one of these cards. So we're going to put that right there. And I think we're going to put some of this tape. Oh, I do have washi tape. I do have some gingham washi tape, or at least I did have some. That stuff likes to sprout wings too. But now I found it. Let's use the washi tape. Oh, I'm in love with plaid so much, y'all. I actually bought myself a early Christmas present, and bought me some plaid sheets. Look just like this. Walmart has them. Very inexpensive. All right. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. And you put your stamp right up there and you're good to go. So I'm going to do my best to trim without cutting my envelope. Okay. And if a little bit has to go on the back side, that's okay. It's some really nice washi tape. I wish I would remember where I got it from, because I would have bought more. Okay. So we got that. We got that. We can address it, put our stamp on it, and boom. It can go right into our little envelope. And like I said, this is not super bulky, so I don't see why you cannot just use a regular stamp and come and get washi tape off of that. Now that's just awesome. See? Cool. I like that. Well, finally my comments are showing up. Hello, Miss Karen. All right. So anyway, that's cool. So we have that going on. So now we can go on to our next card that we're going to make. Let's grab this, put it to the side so we don't lose it. We're going to grab our buffalo and check one. And I think we're going to go with, we said we're going to go with Merry Christmas, right? Going to go with the Merry Christmas. And I think we're going to go with the skates and the snowman, because actually the sweater. That's what we're going to go with those. Like I said, these tags probably were very inexpensive. Probably can get these in, you can probably get these anywhere. Okay. Let's see, anybody else said anything up there? Okay. So now we just use we're going to cut this down with some scissors. And like I said, don't throw these away. Like, don't throw them away. Keep them for, if you are a mini album person, these are now an insert. Cover that back up if it has words on it with some paper or whatever you want. Then we can grab this one. All right. So, and like I said, I'll go live in the group after this on Facebook. If you're not part of the group, I'll show you what I made. It won't take long, and it won't take me but 10 seconds, 10 minutes at the most to explain to you how I made it. And it's like less than $3, like basically like $3 to make it. This one I need to cut off a little bit more because it has a little more of that white strip on it than I want. Okay. Move that out the way. Trash. Okay. We're going to put our Alexa, make me a ton of slimline bases. Wouldn't that be nice if she could do that? And this like really could. Like once I figured out the dimensions, it really worked out easily. Like you can sit there and cut up a whole bunch of your 12 by 12 scrapbook paper that you're like, when am I ever going to get around to using it? This is the perfect way to get around to using them. It really is. Because I have a ton of 12 by 12 paper that I never use because I never know what to do with it. Now I do, because essentially you can get 3 panels out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. You can get 3 panels, because just cut it in 4 by 4s, and then you have them 4, 4, and 4. So you definitely have more bang for your buck using your 12 by 12s. And you can get plain color 12 by 12s too. Like when they have them sales, especially at Joann's, 10 for $2, grab a whole bunch. I promise you. Grab a whole bunch. You won't be disappointed. Or you can buy them paper pads and just use them up. So yeah, it's just, yep, it's a good way to really kill your stash of 12 by 12s. If you've been holding on them for a long time, not knowing what to do with them, perfect opportunity to do that. And it's like, yeah, and if you have the dies, it makes life a little bit easier. It does, but because it makes it easier for me because of the vision problems. Like me and the trimmer, we like to go round and round with one another. To go round and round with one another, and not a good thing to go round and round with them. So if a die, like especially this layering die from Pink and Maine, this is perfect because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 10 or 11 layers in there. This last one can be a perfect sentiment strip. So I need to order some more of those because that's actually mine that I decided to put in the store because I didn't want to show you all. And then I don't have any, but I have one. All right, so we want to start off with the Merry Christmas. Of course, you want to take the top off your glue, Tony. That's what you want to do. But this is a very easy, clean and simple slimline card for Christmas. And like it can work for any kind of, and you know how to look 12 by 12 papers you get that already have these kind of sentiments on it and stuff? That's another perfect thing to use. I'm just going to put this on, even though I'm going to put it on backwards so I can know kind of where I want to lay my first one at. So we have this one. I'm going to go a little bit above kind of where I went earlier, just so I know that. See, take your top off, Tony. Like I've never been one to decorate envelopes, but that was kind of fun putting that tape and stuff on that envelope. All right, that's the right way. So I'm just going to go a little bit above that one. It won't be perfectly lined up with the other one, but I'm okay with that. Now, in with our last one, like I probably could have had a little bit more room between those, but that's okay. Like if it's a little bit off, I'm not stressing it. Like that one's a little harder than the others, but not stressing it. A little bit more gap in between there. Not stressing that either. Just saying. Now we need our card base. I'm not stressing that out. Yep. Yeah, that's a good die set. It really truly is a good die set. I guess I'm gonna have to order some more for the store because it's actually one of the ones I've sold out of, and I had 3 of those. Now I do have some other pink and Maine slimline dies in the store. They're not the layering ones, but they do have some panels on there. They're like stitched, rounded panels. It's actually kind of cool. Like that one needs to go over a little bit more, but I'm okay with that. I like that. I'm not going to put the plaid washi on that, but you know what I am going to put? Just because I want to see what it looks like, all nice and done. I want to use this fabric tape. Val said use the cut apart from the same paper pack. Exactly. Exactly. And you can put those on your slimline cards. Those are some perfect way to use those up too. When you don't have to stamp or you don't have die cuts, you've got to make a card in a jiffy using that prefab stuff. Like when you get those cut aparts, hey, cut them apart when you first get it and put them aside into a little basket. This is stuck. This is stuck on here. Like, hold on. We're having a moment with the release paper. It's like, nope. Project to do. Oh, I have a project to do with that tape. Awesome. This Tim Holtz fabric tape. There's a lot on his rolls too. It's not just a little bit, and it's like y'all, it's like fuzzy. It's fuzzy. It makes you just want to touch it. So we'll put that on there, and we'll put that. Maybe we'll even put it on the front of our envelope. Why not, right? And like I said, just lay a little bit down first. Don't pull your release paper off because it will get stuck and bunch up on you, and you won't be very happy with that. I promise you. So just kind of pull a little bit of that release paper a little bit at a time. And you will thank yourself in the morning. Email. Perfect. And then we just got to trim up that edges, which I'm really not good at. The tape is pretty. It's beautiful. It really is pretty. Like, it's really pretty. And because the plaid one is anything you want it to be. I mean, essentially, is this Christmassy? Yeah, but you can make it not Christmassy. It's the berries and all that. They have, a holly tree doesn't necessarily have to mean it is Christmas. So boom, we got that. Then we got to come in with another. Let's grab another envelope out of our little pack. Boom. I do still have to add. Remember, I still have homemade flowers in the store too for your projects. I'm going to be doing some live showing you how to use those as well. So we need a little doohickey. A thingamabob doohickey, what I'm going to call it. And that's a really good idea. Cut that paper pad right away. Yep, cut it right away so you remember you don't have it. Like, I probably have paper pads that have those cutaways in there, and I've just never used them because I just totally forget about my 12x12 paper pads. And I would actually have to say I forget about my sometimes even my 6x6 paper pads. Now, can you use this concept with this tag? Yeah, you can. Like, I'm a little bummed that it's not as spaced together as I would have liked it to be. That's why I used last time the guideline of that thing, but we all right. We'll make it work. Make sure the envelope's on the right side. Like I said, we got all kinds of different color slimline envelopes in the store. Also have a variety pack of some too. Okay. And I think we're going to put this down this side. All right. I like it going down that side. Because I will put my return address label up there. It'll cover up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not stressing that out. Snap. I can pop up some leftover stickers I have and do this. Yes, you can. Or you can just buy, how you can buy those bigger labels for like boxes and stuff as your address label? You can do that. Like, the possibilities are just really endless. Like I say, just because it's a dark colored envelope, you can mail them, you can use them. And see, this is what I don't like about stuff like this. This release paper is now hard for me to grab. Hello, Miss Joanne. This release paper is now hard for me to grab from this because I don't have my pokey tool. And I have more than one pokey tool. I probably have 4. But I can never, ever, ever find them when I need them. It usually sits right next to my crafty stuff right here. Up here it is. I found one. But how you doing today? All right. There we go. Got it. And now we can put it on there. And it's not directly on the edge, but I'm okay with that because I can't see. So you got black envelope on the black. What is that? My media mat, glass mat. And, you know, got to do the best that you can do. So now we got all that trash, trash, trash. And now we have our envelope. It's all nice and pretty. And now we can put our card inside of it. Okay, we're expecting snow tomorrow. Oh, snow up in Canada, yeah. So I don't know why I put those in there because I'm just going to show y'all again. So here we have our nice little envelope, nice and decorated. That's card number 1. And we have that. And then we have card number 2. That's how we decorated the outside of the envelope. And it's going to be cold here tonight, like in the 40s. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the high 30s. So here is card number 1 that we made. I like this one a lot. I'm looking for white and off-white 12x12 paper pad for scrapbooking. Michael's has 12x12. I know they have the white 12x12 because I bought some from them. The Recollections brand, the off-white and 12x12. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll look and see if I can find any on my end, and I can definitely let you know about that. If y'all ever looking for something specifically, y'all can always message me and I will do my best to find it. I'll do my best. Yep. Sometimes you can use another piece of tape. Yeah, you're right about that. Like use a piece of that washi tape. I could have lifted it all up. But this is our cards for tonight. Like I said, these are going to go out to any of you all who let me know you want to be part of my Christmas card list. Remember. So that's our cards we made tonight. Here are our envelopes we made. And again, remember 25% off code using Cyber25. It will save you 25% off your order, with the exception of the items in the Black Friday section, which has some really good deals in. So we have envelopes in the store. Remember, we do have an range of Slim Lawn products as well. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight at this impromptu live. I enjoyed it. I miss doing it. And I look forward to doing some more over the next lifetime. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And like I said, these are super easy, super quick to make. It's like, that's what I like about it, simplicity. All right, everybody. I will see you all soon. And y'all have a crafty night. Figure out how to end the stream. There it is, called the end button.